We're going dirty. We're going dirty. With Nikki Pro, D1, and Mr. P. We're going dirty. We're going dirty. We're going dirty. We're going dirty. Dirty.
Just keep going.
What's up, world? Once again, it's your boy DJ D1 Don. We're live here at the We're Going Dirty podcast. Today's guest, well, I got two prominent black men in the community doing wonderful, blessed things and trying to help the youth as much as they can. And they're here to tell us about the attributes and things they're doing. One of them name is Mr. Sebastian. The other guy name is
Bowtie.
Bowtie. I don't know where he get Bowtie from. He ain't wearing down up in here. I don't know, but we sure it ain't Botox.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like that commercial they used to do with the Botox commercials. You know what I'm saying?
It's actually Brother Bowtie.
Brother Bowtie. Oh, man. We got to keep it brotherly now. I thought. You know, you on the We're Going Dirty podcast. We get a little rough in here. You know, I don't want to.
I ain't seen.
Okay. You know how them pastors be. They be holding it down. You know, and they be knocking out all the chicks in the front row. All right, so guys,
All right.
tell me, you guys got a cigar brand, correct?
Yeah. Right.
All right, tell me about the cigar brand before we get into the other stuff, because I'm intrigued by. I don't smoke, but I want to know about the cigars. The only person I know cigars was Scarface, and the rest of them Cubans. So you know what this is all about.
Got you. So, as I said, my name is Brother Bowtie. So I own a bowtie company and a cigar company and a fishing apparel company as well. But oftentimes, when groomsmen used to get bow ties made by me, they would always ask for cigars because they see me smoking cigars a lot while I was making bow ties on my live or on my videos. So I used to always try to connect a black-owned cigar brand and be like, hey, I got a groomsman, he wants some cigars, stuff like that. And I'm just gonna be honest, I actually try to get something on the back end, but like, hey, got a groomsman and he got 8 people in his wedding. Send me 10 cigars that way I can enjoy one with them, but they gonna pay for 8. And I kept running into troubles, and they didn't want to give me that 1 or 2 free cigars. So eventually, a young man who worked in a cigar business, a Hispanic guy, he said, bro, you know, you can start your own cigar brand with less than $2,000. You already got a following. So what I thought of when I started my cigar brand is what I'm lacking and how can I pull my people into the cigar industry. As you say, you don't smoke cigars. So the first cigar that I smoked was a Java Mint. So Java Mint is like a full-body cigar with a flavor. I know you don't know about it, but a full body is like a strong cigar. But the flavor will make you realize that the cigar is not that strong. And oftentimes in the cigar culture, people always say they smoke strong cigars.
Smoke.
Well, I don't want you to smoke strong cigars. I want you to enjoy it and slowly graduate to smoking strong cigars. So my niche, my business that I started with, I started making unique flavor cigars. My first cigar that I actually came out with is called the Hawk.
The Hawk.
Yeah, like Incredible Hawk is actually a green cigar, Candela leaf, Nicaraguan by the fill-in rapper. Those who smoke cigars know what I'm talking about.
Nicaragua.
But it's
Not Nicaragua.
Oh, okay. So the country, like the country.
Right.
I got you.
So,
I mean,
not the hood.
okay, got
I
you.
have one of the only holistic cigars out.
It's holistics.
Yeah, it's very holistic, very healthy for you. And it's going to sound weird because it's a cigar, right? But if you smoke this cigar, it actually get rid of sinus allergies for 2 or 3 days. And so you don't got to take medicine for 2 or 3 days. You need to smoke one cigar. Also, it get rid of anxiety. So,
I think a lot of women need to smoke that shit. They have a lot of anxiety.
Yeah,
Paranoid ass.
Pink, then we gotta make it pink, right?
I mean, yeah, you know. So what I do know about cigars, very little. You smoke them slow. Am I correct?
Correct.
You know, it's like, real slow. And
Right.
you had a little conversation, playing dominoes, and that's
Yeah.
what I know.
Yeah.
Or what I see. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
You on the right path.
You know what I'm saying?
You're on the
But
right
so
path.
how you created the flavor, the hawk flavor? How you created that?
So I have a ex-girlfriend. I don't want to give her credit, but I have an ex-girlfriend. She's a vegan. Um, she's a vegan and a herbalist. So she told me one day I want to smoke a cigar with you. And then really she just wanted some time and wanted to try to see if she had a shot. So took me to the cigar lounge and she's like, no, I ain't smoking that, that's unhealthy and stuff like that. So she's like, if it don't got no herbs in it, nothing natural and stuff. And she don't smoke weed. I was like, oh, okay. So thought came in my mind. I say, hey, give me some flavors that you like, and let me see if I can put something on. So she gave me the flavors that she liked. Then I actually got the flavors, ground them up, mixed them with some tobacco, and it didn't smoke good because the herbs wouldn't melt or burn with the cigar correctly. So I had to go back to the drawing board. Then I realized another way how to infuse the flavors in there, and yeah, it been smoking ever since then. You know.
So you got what you say about 8, 9, 10 flavors?
Yeah. So
Let's get the flavors out here.
Got you. So I have the Hawk, which is the one of the most popular ones that I came out with. Then I have the Refresher. A lot of people like that. It has watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew, cucumber, and mint in it. Then I have Fatberry, which is another people favorite. It has,
You said fat berry. You must like fat berry. That's the one you smoke?
I smoke fat.
Okay, all right.
So the Fatberry has grape, blueberry, blackberry, raspberry, and mint in it.
Okay.
So that's another pop one. Then I have one called Gene Apple. My mother's name is Gene Apple, but I played on her name, so it's called Gene Apple. It's
Just like an apple flavor?
No, it's apple flavor, but not apple flavor that you think about.
Okay.
So it's actually southern apple pie mixed with moonshine.
Okay, I like moonshine. Now we talking my language. I know about moonshine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mary Cope. My
I
grandmother.
don't know about you.
My grandmother's name is Mary Cope.
That sound like Mary Dope.
Mary Cope. And the last time I remember her being real healthy, at my grandfather's funeral, she made banana pudding.
Okay.
So it's southern banana pudding, again mixed with banana pudding moonshine. So then I have Susan Cherry.
Oh no, he had to get the white folks in there.
Well, actually, Susan Cherry actually comes from a South African young lady.
They got Africans named Susan?
Yeah. So in South Africa, they have like 4 or 5 names, but they always include, as they say, an English name. Because I don't know if you know much about it, but South Africa, there was overran with the Dutch and British, so they end up taking on some American names just to make the white people feel comfortable in South Africa.
Oh, we're always pleasing them people. Dang.
Yeah, I know, right? So it's named after her. And it has white cherry, black cherry, red cherry, and it has a cherry from Africa, and it has grounded vanilla in it.
Grounded vanilla, okay.
Yeah. Then Pine Island. Pine Island cigar has pineapple, coconut, and amaretto sour in it with a little bit of mint.
Okay.
Then I have
Easy evening cigar.
Yeah.
That's a what?
Easy evening cigar.
Easy evening.
Yeah.
So I mean you gotta sit by a fireplace.
Or by the beachside.
By the beachside. Okay. I mean, I'm learning a little something. I don't know. I might smoke one just to see.
Gotcha. I have Paradise.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Yeah, Paradise.
So Paradise has mango in it. It has
You got a lot of fruit.
yeah, it has pomegranate and it has a little cherry in it.
Well, at least you sticking with the earth with the fruit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Fruit.
It's South Florida, man. We're so tropical.
Yeah.
Okay.
And these flavors,
We ain't got no apples in Florida.
no, we don't have apple, but we have apple pies.
Yeah, we got apple pie, but apples don't grow in Florida.
Oh, we got June apples.
Yes.
Junes don't grow in Florida. I'm a Floridian. You know, we ain't got too many more orange trees, but we grow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to Pensacola. That's like Alabama though. That's Alabama. They country.
Actually, used to be along the Alabama on point of time.
Yeah, it used to be Alabama. They sold it to us to my
So I have Habano standard.
albino.
Habano.
Oh, I thought you said albino.
Cigar.
Okay.
It doesn't have no flavor in it. It's a mid-body Nicaraguan. Find the flavor and whatever. Same thing with I have one called Luxury. It's just a full body, but it has a little oats and a little bit of pepper. Most full body cigars always gotta have a spice in it, so it does have a spice in it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Man, you know,
I got more cigars to come.
Okay, all right.
See, podcast, you know, deals with people being grown. So I'm at lunch, probably in 2 weeks. I'm gonna be the first one to have CBD cigars.
Oh, okay.
So
Some of my camera people might indulge in that. They might indulge
so the
in that.
refresher, I'm gonna make a refresher as a regular standard refresher, but I'm also gonna make a CBD version of it.
We're gonna get some free samples.
Yeah, I'll give you some samples.
But not me, cause I ain't gonna smoke it. I ain't gonna lie. But you know, my camera people might smoke. Yeah, they might smoke. I ain't gonna do that.
Blueberry cheesecake coming out with CBD in it.
This man got fruit and vegetable. You got the smorgasbord of cigars. Healthy alternative. Okay.
I smoke all across the board. So even though I make flavored cigars, I'm a big fan of all cigars. So I go to a lot of cigar festivals, cigar events. So
we're gonna outrun the Cuban cigar.
Whether you know or not, this is what's interesting. What a lot of people don't know. Most cigar smokers are not fans of Cubans.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, it's popular in the movies. Let me get that big fat Cuban
cigar. It's only
cigar.
popular. It's the same reason why moonshine popular. It's only popular because it's illegal.
Okay.
But if it was legal, I guarantee you, if they legalize Cuban cigars, probably in a year or two.
I mean, it's just like when they legalize weed or CBD, the quality went down.
Yeah.
So you know,
and just
so
like when you say you drink moonshine, but Old Smoky make moonshine in the liquor store, right? So nobody care about Old Smoky moonshine.
Yeah, because
I want
it's
that
not
backwood. I want someone who's going to go to jail for what they made.
Okay.
Yeah, but us, like most cigar smokers, they're fans of Nicaraguan tobacco and Dominican tobacco. Yeah. And you have some other countries out there that produce good tobacco, Honduras, Haiti, Africa, you know, but
Jamaica.
Yeah, but right now, Nicaraguan.
You been to Nicaragua?
I'm going soon. Never been, but I'm connected over there.
Okay, that's what's up. To let the world know about how to get your brand of cigars. If you know what I'm saying,
sure.
We're gonna help promote it as much as we can.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
So if you're in Miami or Broward County, you can go to a cigar lounge called La Itana. They're the only cigar lounge in Broward County that sells cigars. In Miami, there's the Guards, as some people know it as Signatures, on 199th and 27th across the street from the stadium. They will have my cigars in 2 weeks too. If you're in Ohio, there's a La Itana, Ohio, that sells my cigars. There's Smoke High in North Carolina that sells my cigars. And if you can't get in contact with them, you can always look me up, Antonio Cope, or look up Sebastian, and we'll supply you. And we be at Smitty's every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, giving people a cigar experience. So we're the only cigar vendors. And we even give classes. We teach people how to smoke cigars.
What drinks pair with what cigars. So
Okay. I believe you. I believe you. Hey.
You gotta understand, believe it or not, there's a very huge female culture
of cigars.
Yeah. And while I'm on the mic, I don't want to rob them. Let me give a shout out to two of the most popular female cigar groups in Miami. You have the 305 Cigar Divas, and you have the Miami Ladies of the Leaf, which is mostly black women. So they keep making a name. Like there's a lot of sisters that smoke cigars.
Okay. I believe you. You know what I'm saying? We need to indulge in this culture. You know, like I said, the only thing I knew about cigars was Cuban cigars, and I know this old white dude from Miami. You know, I don't know the name of the cigar, But when I used to cut his grass, you know, go out there and get me the cigar. It's a little brown, ugly little pack. I'm like, man, I don't know how you smoke that stink stuff, but that's what he was smoking. All right, when
It does. Most cigars does leave a strong smell on your clothes. But the Hawk cigar that I have, it actually doesn't leave no smell on your clothes at all.
That's what's up.
That's why a lot of people buy that cigar, because they can smoke it. If you're a lawyer, you can go smoke it and go back to courtroom. Nobody smell it.
All right. Well, we need to get these cigars and some movies and some other stuff. You know, we gotta keep something. You know, we're gonna expand this culture. One more thing, you say you do bow ties. You ain't wear none, and I ain't bring no samples.
Yeah,
so
I just got in town around like 3:30 a.m. from Mississippi. I drove from Mississippi, so I went up to Mississippi, Jackson State University, for the HBCU and Greek picnic. So I went up there to sell bow ties and cigars. But my website, by the way, is www.brothersbowties.com. I have the largest catalog of HBCU bow ties. I have 86 HBCU.
Y'all hear that? He only selling to the black folks. Support the man. Y'all support them other people.
I also have the largest catalog of Divine 9 bow ties too, for those.
Divine 9, I heard that before.
Black fraternity.
Okay, yeah. I went to HBC. I didn't stay in there because I was caught with them girls, but I did go. I went to Shaw University in North Carolina. I ain't last long. I lasted about 2 weeks. That's about it.
I ain't go to college at all, man. But a lot of my friends used to think that FAMU guys say that
I wanted to go to FAMU because I'm from down here, but all my family members like fam.
So I went to FAMU. I didn't go there for school, but my friends who I was supposed to graduate with, I ended up dropping out of school 2 months for graduation because I had 2 kids in high school. So my mama told me, "Oh boy, you finna get a job. All this marching in the band, going to FAMU, you finna go take care of these kids." So a lot of my friends was like, "Man, you gotta come up here." So I ended up going to the homecoming, the frat parties, anything you listed. I was up there so much, and they're like, "Man, I don't ever see you go to school." I'm like, "Oh man, I don't go to school. Come up here for the party, get in."
I was getting in a lot of trouble. I'm not from Miami, boy. When I went to school, this was when UM there was #1 2 years in a row. So I had got me a UM jacket. I'm in North Carolina. Had me some fake fronts, and them girls was all over me in North Carolina. Boy, you Miami, boy. You know, I used to smoke a little weed back then, but I don't do that no more. All right, so that's all you got? Bow ties and cigars?
Well, I got one more business.
Go ahead. What it is?
I got a business called Fish Fly, which is a fishing apparel.
Now, when you talking about language, I'm from Florida, boy. I like fishing. What we be catching?
So what we be catching?
Yeah, what we be catching?
Oh, we catch everything.
Okay, all right.
We catch everything. Man. I do all kinds of things. I know if you look me up on Instagram or Facebook, whatever, you'll be like, "Nah, he don't fish." But actually, we got a funny story. The last time I went to jail was for fishing, and I went to jail in a bow tie and a suit. And they They worked what, 7 months? About 7 months.
Well, you was in the Keys?
We was fishing in the Keys.
Hey, boy, they gonna get you all the time.
What happened is I ended up posting a video, and the video went viral. And they pulled me over one day going to the airport. They had like 20 cars on. I'm like, "You a warrant fugitive, you a felon." No, not me. I wear bow ties. Like, I don't sell bow ties and cigars. Both of those legal. But when I went to court, man,
you pull up that fish.
They pull up that video. I was like, "Yeah, that's me." And I say my name clear. My name is Antonio Cole.
Why you ain't tell him you threw it back, man? You should have told him you threw it back.
I did. You did.
Oh, Lord, they still.
But the parrotfish, once it's past 12 inches, you're not allowed to bring it out of the water.
How you know what it is until you got to get it off your hook?
Well, according to the judge told me I'm supposed to jump in the water.
Whatever, man. He crazy.
Yeah, but we spearfish too, man. We go for lobster.
I say I ain't doing that. I ain't going down there. It is. Like I said, I grew up in South. Okay, let me tell you something. I grew up down here in Florida. We used to swim with alligators and shit back then.
Yeah, he got a kangaroo, so you went in the Everglades. Yeah.
I went to the ocean. I'm getting you can't.
Alligators in the ocean?
In the Everglades, is alligators, and there used to be a lot of alligators in these lakes around here.
Yeah,
back in the day.
Yeah.
Now, going to the beach, when you go right out here to the beach, how you catch a lobster, you got to stick your hand under the rock or in the little thing. You know what else be in there?
What?
Eels. So you know,
Stick, man.
so as you, if I'm learning, that, you know, when you start learning, you got to go down there and you try to find them. And you got to stick your hand in the thing. And you know what bit me? An eel. So you know, I'm getting up out the water. I'm getting up out the water now.
But they don't. I mean, like once you get a used to it, you know, you'll realize that they pose no threat. Because the eel, he's gonna bite you and let you go.
Yeah, that's true.
He's gonna let you go immediately.
But if you don't know, when your first time doing it, you trying to.
Yeah, but you know, I don't even.
Yeah.
I have two sons. I have a 23-year-old and a 21-year-old. Shout out to Antonio Jr. He just graduated Saturday, his bachelor degree. But I taught them, you know, we're not looking under the rocks. If you swim on the surface, you will see a lobster, and you can just dive down and just grab them, you know. And we don't spearfish. And my sons, I was a lifeguard, so my sons, they could probably hold their breath for like 30 feet and go down there probably for like a minute and a half. But we're not desperate like that. We actually look for lobsters probably like in 8 or 12 feet of water.
Yeah, well, you know, when you go to the Keys, right? After little sand dunes, you know, they be right there, you know. But you can't let them people
See,
you know, just get them people see you, but you finna get that ticket. But yeah, so but it's some saltwater saltwater crocodiles down there too. Don't mess with them. Yeah.
They don't call them.
Yeah, whatever. They swim fast. They swim faster than me.
Yeah, one thing I discovered though with my fishing journey, I've been fishing by myself since I've been 6 years old. That I'm more afraid to be in the Everglades than I am with the ocean.
Oh well.
And it makes you question a lot of things. You know, like
we got sharks.
You know, they used to tell the story. You said sharks, and I'm about to bring up sharks now. You know, they used to tell the story with black people that sharks used to often follow slave ships to eat the slaves when they throw them overboard. Well, me and my son's been spearfishing for well over 15 years, and we done touched sharks. We done seen sharks. Whenever sharks see black people, they always swim away. And if you really pay attention to it, it's not black people getting bit by sharks. They don't even come close. So it makes you question things. And then a lot of people say, "Oh, you know, black people don't swim." You know
that part.
But that's a lie, because how do all the black people survive in the Caribbean? Off the water.
Off the water, yeah. They got to go out. They got to go out. They swim.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You
got a point there, but
sharks is actually racist.
But how many shark movies you seen with black people in it?
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? They don't really show black people in it. Not in Jaws 1, 2, or 3. I ain't seen no, but man, that was manufactured sharks. So that was manufactured sharks.
But we don't. And also, you know, if we deal with honesty and truth, we don't have great whites that come to Miami.
But the water too hot. But we got them tiger sharks.
1 or 2 come in. Yeah, you do have tiger sharks. You have the bull sharks, lemon sharks, sand sharks, nerve sharks. You have, you know, I think we have like 18 species of sharks in our waters. But most of them are not aggressive. The bull shark is aggressive, but I don't swim by a bull shark and he ain't pay me no mind. But the most dangerous things, I'm just being honest, what I seen. The most dangerous things in our water is a grouper. I seen a grouper.
Oh yeah, grouper will attack you.
I seen a grouper bite off a half a shark.
Grouper will attack you. Yeah.
So,
they don't know, but they're good eating, but they don't know about no groupers. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get to Mr. Sebastian.
What's going on, sir? How you doing, man?
Well, I'm glad to have you here, man. You know, we talked about this maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and you're here now. You have a lot of things going on. I got my other people out there, so you know they gonna have to wait. But you know what I'm saying? Can you tell the world what you do, and you know what had me bring you here because of the things you do? You know what I'm saying?
Can I say something?
Go ahead. You gonna give him his credit?
I left him out. I don't want him to beat me up. So Sebastian's actually my marketing director for Brother Bowtie Cigars. So
okay. You give him credit. So he got another job. That's what you're saying. He got another job.
He is Jamaican, by the way.
Okay, he's marketing director. He ain't bringing no bow tie. He supposed to be bringing a bow tie. You know.
Next time we'll have an outdoor version. You know, we can go over the cigars.
Okay. I'm
and
cool.
I make sure I wear a bow tie, even if it's 100 degrees.
It's okay. All right.
Absolutely.
All right.
So, where do I come in at? Well, I'll tell you what. Back in the day, you know, being that both sides of my family were deep rooted in music, it was just nature for me to get involved with music. My friends and I and my cousins, we all started off with a group, signed to Sony. We did the whole, unfortunately, we signed the 360 deal, used, and like tools. And I had to learn quickly that, once we got out of the contract, it was about putting down the microphone, picking up the pen. You got to learn what's going on behind the microphone, what's going on behind the stage. That's where the real money's made. So I took to that, went to school. I guess I was the only one who went to college.
I went to college. I didn't finish.
Okay.
But I went.
You went.
I signed up.
You signed up.
Had some classes.
Prerequisites.
I seen some women.
Basket weaving.
When you meet them Georgia, well, it was a couple of Georgia women in Carolina. They different. They different than South Florida women. Yeah, they come with breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They come with all that. So, but anyway, enough about me.
So, as time progressed, in the music industry, we started off down here. Said, man, we got to make a mark down here. We signed. Right down the road, right on Lincoln, Sony Music. I can't take anything away from them, but I don't like them. Okay, so. We went from there. We started our own entertainment company, Dynamic Entertainment, where we said, we have to give everybody the opportunity because nobody's giving the mass the opportunity. So we went to a lot of symposiums. We went to a lot of open mic sessions. We went to a lot of music sessions. A lot of people remember How Can I Be Down, which is down in Miami Beach. Okay, it was very successful. A lot of groups came out of going to that music event.
I used to be a promoter, and I promoted for that show.
Yeah,
I promoted for that. Yeah.
We
I'm the one out there putting them flyers on them.
2 times out for those who remember Club Diamante, down in the Clevelander. So we did a lot of promotion, getting the music out there, getting a lot of the local artists given the opportunity to promote themselves. And then because I live up here in Fort Lauderdale, I got the grand opportunity to get on board with the largest and the oldest outdoor festival, which is the Sistrunk Festival, Dr. James Sistrunk.
Okay.
So got on board with that, and our first was booking Avant when we first got back out on the street.
Avant?
Yeah, which was absolutely fantastic.
He need to come back.
He does. He makes great. He has a great catalog too, man. He really does. From there, we did the second go around back on the street. We brought out Dougie Fresh and Pleasure P. Then we said, we got to bring back the old school. So we had, who we had? We had a lot, man. We had
Gigolo Tony. Yeah, he had. I was there.
If you remember the Sistrunk from back in the day, Janet Jackson actually performed at the Sistrunk.
Yeah, I wasn't at that one, but I heard about it. Yeah, the street was flooded.
Okay, so we had the Gap Band twice. Once with Shirley Murdoch. So we had a lot of well-known groups to perform. Even this year, we had Kiki White goes on stage. For those who had the opportunity to come out and see her perform, could have been my baby mama, but it wasn't. But anyway,
hey, she made a song with Avant now.
She got 12 kids.
Yeah.
She got 12 kids.
Yes.
Well, somebody active.
God bless.
That's why she can sing and make the money for feeding them.
Man, she could have had 13 and 14 with me. So, so with that, we also said, there's a lot of other events that go on all around South Florida, if not Florida, all around. So there's also the Dade County Fair that we also took hold of. I used to be the sitting last president of the Broward County Fair, which we're also working on getting back up and running again. Just taking time because you have to go through all the red tape, but we will be bringing back the Broward County Fair and Expo Center. Then, of course, there's the Dade County Fair where we did the R&B escapades, had a great time with that. We also are, actually this weekend, we're going to the Brown Sugar Festival up in Clewiston. Okay, the Brown Sugar Festival. For those who don't know about the Brown Sugar Festival, it's right up there in Clewiston, which is a little north of Belglade. All of the local artists are coming out. They're going to perform. They have a great time. They have a car show this year. For those who have never experienced the Brown Sugar Festival, one way in, no way out. It is the biggest and greatest culmination of black people that get together and they have a great time. A majority of the people who live in that area, they either work at the sugar mill or they work at the prison.
Amen. Yeah.
One or the other.
Yep.
And it's a beautiful area.
Or the cornfields.
Or the cornfield. Or the cornfield.
Had corn
That's
out
right.
there.
That's right. Yeah.
Corn, watermelon, squash.
That's
Yeah,
right.
they got a lot of that. I ain't seen no.
grow
Yeah, they do got.
corn,
I seen
regular
sugar.
corn and
Yeah.
ethanol corn. That's right.
I don't know about all that.
Rabbits.
Rabbits,
Yeah.
a lot of rabbits. Oh,
Yeah, that's what on football they be chasing rabbits. There's a couple of football players came out
Mutt
of
Bowl for
Mutt
those.
Bowl, yeah.
For those who know Bell Glade, there's the Mutt Bowl. So up in that area is very, very enriched. I challenge anybody who has never gone up that area to please go. They will be so happy, so pleased, especially when you get into Harlem, not Harlem, New York, but Harlem,
Florida.
Florida.
Harlem, Florida. Yeah.
Very historic, very just very natural, very organic to see these people. Very happy to see you there. They don't know you from Adam, and they're waving, they're saying hello. So everyone has a great time. We've done the Roots Festival in the past. We've done the Strawberry Festival in the past. I'm all about getting that local artist out there, get them exposure, get them to show what they have. The only thing I ask is that they just have clean material. The hardest thing that we can do as a promoter, as a production company, is to get these artists to actually have clean, entertaining music. Everybody has to want to curse. Everybody want to have to use some type of negative slang because they think that's what people want. Most people don't want that. If you're coming out to an outdoor festival, you want to bring your family, you want to bring your loved ones, you want to bring your kids. The last thing you want your kids to hear is someone on stage, F this, mother, dad, da 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 da.
Yeah, so
The walk is good, but listen, there's a time and a place for everything. You understand? Now there are clubs, there are closed venues where we also do other shows.
Correct, correct.
Whether it's here, if we go as far up as Jensen Beach, Port St. Lucie, where we do a lot of other events and shows, and they have those venues. But I am always looking for those clean acts that can rock a crowd. They will always get called by me. They will always be able to perform. Just like this coming weekend here, where we're going to be right there at the concrete stage, right there in Harlem Park, and I encourage everyone to come out this weekend. If you don't have, listen, 2 hours, come on up, have a great time, enjoy, and celebrate.
all right, so before we wrap this thing, I'm glad you guys stopped by the We're Going Dirty podcast.
Absolutely.
Normally we have a couple of questions we like to ask, but I got to ask this. What time do people need to be at the Brown Sugar Fest?
Great question. I tell people the earlier the better. Here's the problem. The cops up there look for you to fill their quota this weekend, which means that if you're going 1 mile over, and you think I'm playing, if you're going 1 mile over, and they drop the speed limit as well. Every other time of the year, you can go there 35, 45 miles an hour. They will drop it to 15 and dare you go to 16. They will pull you. They will find a reason to ticket you and or arrest you. They do not play. They're there to fill their quota and their jail cells. So,
And I think they have like 3 or 4 neighboring police departments that help them out.
Immokalee, Pahokee, they all get involved. They all have a great time. They all get involved, and they're stuck up in the bushes. They're stuck up on the side, behind the garbage cans, and waiting for you to go 1 mile over. They don't care because they're there just to fill a quota.
All right.
But I tell people, get there early and have a great time while you're there, and then when you leave, please leave the same way.
That's what's up. Hey, are you familiar with the Indian Town Festival?
Which Indian town?
It's Indian. The one.
Indian Town past Palm Beach.
Yeah, Indian Town.
Gary,
Yeah, Gary. You
Big
know
boy
Willie
from-
Gary.
Yeah,
Willie Gary.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. You familiar with that? Because they got something going on up in that little patch of the woods.
There
doing
is.
something.
They actually have 2 different festivals that go on. One actually a little south, actually in Jupiter, close to the Blowing Rocks Beach. They have it's an outdoor jazz and cultural festival. It's a lot of festivals that go on here. There's a lot of opportunities for these artists to be able to perform and get their music out, but the problem is they don't want to bring the clean music. They feel like if they have to be risque in order to get picked up in that.
What you think they making? They making this music for their homeboys, or they making the music for the world? Because I have a problem when they making music for homeboys, because homeboys ain't buying your music. You know, I want them.
And they might get it for free.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
So,
But the thing about it is they go in the studio, they half write the verse. They go in there, they take 25 takes to just try to get one verse on, and then they loop it over and over again. listen, your music is who you are. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people say, "Oh man, he's a one-hit wonder," but guess what? He took his time to write that one song that got him that platinum album, that got him that gold album, that got him that silver album, that got him those royalties that he'll live on for the next 5 to 7 years. What are you doing?
I think the angle is, not the angle, but I think my problem is that I think a lot of our artists, they measure their art to a certain limitation.
Correct.
Like, some people, they just want their city, like, I'm from Miami, so, we have Buster Free, Iceberg. I don't think they're never going to leave Miami, and that's cool with them. But I believe if you're an artist, you want the world to see your art.
Amen,
Right?
amen.
Picasso from a whole other country, but we know about Picasso.
Right.
Baptiste, the artist, famous artist from a whole
That's
other,
true.
from Haiti, but we know about him.
True.
So, even if you're an artist, and I think you also have to change. Jay-Z music when he first came out, he only made it for New York, but some way somehow.
It expanded.
He started changing his message. So
That's true.
I think if we can get a hold of some of our artists who trying to come out, hey, do you want the world to actually know you for only this?
Right.
Because eventually the world will know you and they'll come back and they'll hold you. The pit bull that we see now is not the pit bull that I know.
Right, Mr. Worldwide.
Mr.
Mr.
Worldwide.
The pit bull
Right.
that I know, man, he was in the flea market selling CDs and weed.
Well, what was the name of the group you was in?
Dynamic Entertainment.
Dynamic. Okay, well, y'all had like the dance routine.
No. Dynamic Entertainment is just the word itself, just turned and twisted. We are a dynamic company that's bringing every opportunity for the artists to perform, whether they're doing gospel, hip hop, R&B, rap to an extent, dancing, troop singers, troop dancers, the whole shebang. As long as you're able to do a show and bring a crowd, you'll always be called by us.
Okay, so since you're from Miami, right?
Right.
What part?
Beans,
The beans.
where I see everything.
The poking beans. Poking beans done changed though.
Yeah,
They look like-
just because the
steak and
building
potato.
changed, that doesn't mean that the culture changed.
They're the steak and potato.
And that's not nothing to brag on. I hope the culture changed though, but you have to change your mindset. I was just having a conversation outside. I think the brother, you're gonna interview him next, but it's the mindset. They limit what they put in our community. There's a reason why there's not a Starbucks or a Publix in every city. A lot of people say, hey, they'll still know. There's a Dunkin' Donuts thing still from there yet.
Right.
But you give the people opportunity. My mom, when she got her Section 8, I'm just gonna be honest, she moved to Miami Gardens, and it gave us a better opportunity. So our mindset expanded because as long as we was in the beans, the only way that we seen ourselves out is playing basketball, football, or selling dope. But when we moved to Miami Gardens, we started fishing, started going on golf courses, started kayaking, started playing golf. So it's like, oh, we can do this. We got so many opportunities and angles that we can take to get out here. So they put that same concept. I say Miami Gardens because it's like it's the largest black community in the state of Florida and one of the most popular, fast-growing communities in the United States. But if they take that whole Miami Gardens concept and give some of the kids opportunity in every city, where they know that they can go fishing, there's a fishing tournament or a fishing team that they can join in high school. Like, oh, I don't have to play football. I can fish and I can get a scholarship to go fish for college. So I can play golf, I can play tennis, I can play badminton, field hockey, But there's a reason why we don't have these in our community. But yeah, I'm from the beans.
No, but
everything.
I posed to say that you from the beans because in the beans I heard this young man says y'all have to sign up for the Eat a Booty game.
Never ate a day in my life.
Heard that too.
You don't eat the booty like the groceries?
I ate the top.
I mean,
I ate the first hoe.
he said the first hoe.
We don't do that.
He said we don't do that in Broward. He don't do that in Broward.
Now Trick Daddy not from the beans, so he.
He say he from the beans. He say he the. He say he from the beans. Every interview I hear, he say I'm from the beans. He's from the Scott Project. Oh, okay, I don't know.
And I ain't saying they different because they have the same.
It's like right across the street.
Yeah,
Well, across the track, right? Yeah, it's across the track.
Down the street, it's probably about 3.
Ain't the Scotch, the new Scotch across the
about
track?
6 blocks from one another.
Oh,
But
I don't
they still
know.
go to school together.
Yeah.
They still go to the same clubs, still play for the same parks, still hang out at the same parks.
So what they doing in Fort Lauderdale? So y'all don't eat the booty game in Fort Lauderdale.
Y'all acting very cowardly.
We too. Ain't no cowards in Broward. You gotta remember that. Ain't no cowards in Broward, man. Even Trick know that. Ain't no cowards in Broward, man. All day.
Y'all don't have Trick sue me, man. I ain't making too much money, man. I don't have him sue me. You know, he
Hey,
like
look, there's 4 tricks out there. There's 4 tricks out there.
Trick in Detroit. Yeah,
That's right. There's 4 different tricks out there.
Okay.
Yeah, but absolutely, man. Listen, in Broward, we keep it easy. We have fun. We explore. We entertain.
That's good.
All right, y'all give y'all socials one more time so we can get on up here. I appreciate y'all boys for coming to the We're Going Dirty podcast.
For sure. You can follow me on my Facebook, Antonio Cope, and all my other business. You can look up Brothers Bowties or Fish Fly, but mostly if you follow Brothers Bowties, or you follow me on my personal Instagram, Dapper Brother Bowtie. It has in my bio all my businesses. If you follow me on my personal Facebook, Antonio Cope, it also have all my businesses in my bio.
Just look me up, Mr. Dynamic, MRDYNAMYK. Once you hit that, I'm 7 pages deep on Google, so you'll find me.
That's what's up, everybody. It's your boy DJ D1 Don from the We're Going Dirty podcast. Y'all heard it here first. They're going to sponsor the next episode of the We're Going Dirty podcast with some bow ties.
And
One.
You can make sure you wear both.
We're going dirty. We're going dirty. With Nikki Pro, D1, and Mr. P. We're going dirty. We're going dirty. We're going dirty. We're going dirty. Dirty.
Just keep going.